Bro, thank you for choosing this video. Welcome back to this channel, a haven for Chelsea news updates. So find a comfortable seat and grab a drink, because this time I'm presenting 10 stories about Chelsea off the pitch that you probably didn't know. I hope to reach 300 likes. By liking this video, I'm even more motivated to provide as much news as possible and as interesting as possible for you. And finally, please comment where you're from. I'd love to know which countries are watching this video.
Chelsea put in a superb performance when they hosted Ajax at Stamford Bridge in the Champions League. The goal-packed match ended 5-1 in favor of the Blues, extending their positive run under Enzo Maresca. Ajax were reduced to 10 men from the start after Kenneth Taylor was sent off for a reckless foul on Facundo Buonanotte. Chelsea immediately capitalized on the situation. Mark Guiu opened the scoring with a close-range goal after Wesley Fofana's header. Then Moises Caicedo's deflected shot doubled the score. Ajax briefly reduced the deficit through a Wout Weghorst penalty, but Enzo Fernandez coolly converted a penalty before Estevao Willian added a fourth from the penalty spot. In the second half, new arrival Tyreek George scored his debut goal to cap off the celebration at the bridge. This victory confirmed Chelsea's dominance in Europe. Does this result signal a revival for the Blues this season?
Enzo Fernandez once again demonstrated his class, not just through his play, but also through his extraordinary attitude. In the 5-1 Champions League victory over Ajax, Enzo did something that earned the respect of many. After successfully scoring the first penalty, Chelsea were awarded another penalty late in the first half. But instead of adding to his tally, Enzo handed the ball to Estevao, the 18-year-old winger. He even gave him a kiss of encouragement before the teenager calmly slotted it into the top corner. This simple yet meaningful gesture symbolized true leadership. Enzo demonstrated that he wasn't a captain hungry for praise, but a leader who encouraged young players to shine. The result? Estevao set a record as Chelsea's youngest goal scorer in the Champions League. This attitude convinced fans that Enzo wasn't just the driving force of the game, but also the heart of this team. Do you think he deserves to be called the Blues' true captain?
Jamie Bino Gittens successfully sent Stamford Bridge into a frenzy, bro. In the Champions League match between Chelsea and Ajax, which ended 5-1, the 21-year-old produced a performance that immediately drew applause from fans. While chasing a long ball on the right side of the penalty box, Gittens blocked the ball with his back, as if wearing a jacket. The ball glided smoothly to his feet, and the moment immediately went viral on social media. Chelsea fans immediately compared his performance to Ronaldinho and even Neymar. Some said Gittens moves like prime Ronaldinho, but others were cynical, saying it was just luck. Nevertheless, Gittens' performance that night was no joke. 1 assist, 5 chances created, and he was named player of the match on his Champions League debut. Signed from Dortmund last summer, Gittens finally showed why he deserves more playing time. With his bold style, distinctive skills, and supreme confidence, is this the beginning of a new star in London?
Chelsea made Champions League history after crushing Ajax 5-1 at Stamford Bridge. For the first time in the competition's history, one team had 3 different teenagers score in a single match, and Enzo Maresca expressed his pride in the incredible achievement. The 3 youngsters who scored were Mark Guiu, 19 years old, Estevao Willian, 18 years old, and Tyreek George, 19 years old. All 3 performed confidently and demonstrated the quality of Chelsea's renowned academy. Moises Caicedo and Enzo Fernandez also found the net. Maresca's young squad, with an average age of just 22 years and 163 days, is the youngest in this season's Champions League and one of the youngest in English club history. Maresca said, "I'm very proud. This is a special night for the club and the young players." With a strategy that continues to emphasize regeneration, is Chelsea building the foundation for a new dynasty in Europe?
Enzo Maresca praised Estevao Willian's humility after Chelsea thrashed Ajax 5-1 in the Champions League. the Blues fielded the second youngest squad in English club history in the competition, but they delivered a superb performance with goals from Guiu, Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez, Estevao, and Tyreek George. Maresca expressed his pride and called the victory a special night for the young players. He emphasized that the club's strategy focuses on developing young talent. "We have a lot of young players. Last year, we were the youngest squad in the Premier League, and this season, we're still the same," he said. The Italian coach also had special praise for Estevao. "With young players, we usually worry about them feeling great too quickly. But Estevao is different. He's humble, hardworking, and has a wonderful family. I'm very lucky to have him." Will Estevao really be the next big star at Stamford Bridge?
Man, this is insane. Chelsea just thrashed Ajax 5-1 at Stamford Bridge with his super young squad. Enzo Maresca was really bold in fielding young players, but the result? Amazing. Here are our realistic Chelsea versus Ajax player ratings, 5-1 score, plus a brief analysis of each player. Philip Jorgensen, 6.4, played calmly, had great reflexes, and made several saves from Brabi. The penalty goal can't be faulted. Moises Caicedo, 7.4, dropped slightly to the right but played incredibly disciplined, scored 1 goal and made several crucial tackles. Wesley Fofana, 8.5, dominant in the air, provided an assist, and proved he's 100% recovered. Tosin Adarabioyo, 6.3. Still a bit shaky in the first half, but became more stable after that. Jorel Hanto, 7.7. Very disciplined against his former club. Didn't panic when Ajax pressed. Romeo Lavia, 7. Excellent central control, calm and precise passing. Didn't look like a player just recovering from injury. Enzo Fernandez, 8. 1 goal, 90% pass accuracy, and truly the brains of Chelsea's game. Estevan Willian, 8.6. Scored a goal, completed 5 successful dribbles, and constantly overwhelmed the Ajax defenders. Jamie Bino Gittens, 8.3. His crosses were dangerous, he got an assist, and his pressing was intense. Mark Guiu, 7.4. Scored the opener, worked hard, but was substituted early to maintain fitness. Average Chelsea team rating, 7.9. Average starting age, 22.
Mark Guiu once again stole the spotlight after scoring the opening goal in Chelsea's 5-1 Champions League victory over Ajax. The young Spanish striker was sharp and continues to prove himself worthy of a starting spot under Enzo Maresca. Liam Delap's injury had left Chelsea's front line without a target man, but Guiu immediately repaid the trust with a superb performance. In that match, Guiu not only scored from Wesley Fofana's pass, but also displayed a high work ethic, pressing relentlessly and overwhelming Ajax's defensive duo of Sutalo and Itakura. His partnership with Facundo Buonanotte also began to show promise, opening up the possibility of an interesting combination with João Pedro in the upcoming match. Guiu was substituted in the second half, likely to be ready to play against Sunderland this weekend. With such good form, will Maresca give him a chance to start in the Premier League?
Enzo Maresca chose to remain calm despite his team's second major victory in the Champions League. After the match, Maresca was asked if the result meant Chelsea could now be considered European title contenders. However, his answer was quite realistic. "We always say the same thing, because it's true. We take it game by game," Maresca said. He emphasized that this win was important for maintaining momentum, but he didn't want to get too carried away. "In 48 hours, we have to play again in the Premier League, so the focus remains on that. Winning is great, but it's only a small step," he added. Indirectly, Maresca wanted to dampen expectations that his team was ready to compete at the highest level. Moreover, the victory was aided by a quick red card, which eased the pressure of the match. However, the performances of young players like Estevan Willian once again caught the attention. He put in an outstanding performance, even being called upon to emulate Cole Palmer's career. With this realistic approach,
Is Maresca truly trying to lower expectations, or is he secretly harboring big ambitions?
Chelsea are reportedly in contract talks with their star midfielder, Moises Caicedo. This move comes shortly after their convincing 5-1 Champions League victory over Ajax, in which Caicedo scored a goal and played a dominant role in midfield. According to a report by Give Sport, the club wants to reward the player for his consistent performances since joining in 2023. Caicedo has been a key figure in Enzo Maresca's system and was even named Player of the Season last season. Although his current contract runs until 2031, the Blues management appears to be keen to strengthen his long-term commitment amid interest from Real Madrid. An internal source at the club confirmed there are no concerns about Caicedo's future, despite his recent change of agent. Given his consistent performances and professional attitude, it's no wonder Chelsea are keen to secure the Ecuadorian star's signature sooner rather than later. Is this extension a signal to Real Madrid?